I'm Tom Sellers. I'm president of the Hopkins County Sulphur Springs Economic Development Corporation. Welcome to our groundbreaking for Load Trail today. Appreciate the great crowd that we have today. Appreciate you coming out here. And I think every time we do a groundbreaking, it is snowing or raining or the wind's blowing or something, but that's okay. We're here and we're glad to be here. And we're just thrilled that Load Trail is here. I have some people to introduce. I'm going to make just a small remarks, and I'm going to try to introduce folks if I don't lose these papers somewhere down the way. But first, I just want to say on behalf of the Economic Development Corporation and on behalf of Hopkins County and Sulphur Springs, we are thrilled to have Load Trail as part of our community. It's really wonderful when you get a family business that comes to town, a business that's been in operation since at least 1996. It's in the trailer business. Any kind of trailer you need, they build. And we appreciate all the hard work they've done. It's nice to see a company that grows from the ground up, and they literally have grown from small beginnings to a company today that's known not only statewide, national, but worldwide. And we appreciate so much their dedication and appreciate the fact that they're soon going to be a part of Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County. So thank you very much to Load Trail, and with that I'll begin introducing people, and there's some other folks that are going to make some remarks, and we'll move through this. So first, I would like to introduce some folks, and then I'll ask some people to come up and speak. But first, some introductions. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Just raise your hand and I'll acknowledge you. First, our city manager, Mark Maxwell, is here. Mark's right back there. Appreciate him being here. Our mayor, John Sellers, is here. City council member Clay Walker is here. Dan Cronenberger is here. Is Emily here? Emily Glass, Craig Johnson, or Oscar Aguilar. Okay. Our county judge, Robert Newsom, is here up front. Members of our EDC board that serve with me are Clay Walker, Craig Roberts, and Buck Booker, Tori Humphreys. Appreciate them being here. Our EDC director and his staff, Roger Beagley, Glenda Basham, and Mrs. Barbo are all here. Tommy Allison with the Hopkins County Industrial Foundation is right down front. We've got members of our chamber, our president Leslie Brown, Vicki Hammer, Kathy Williams, and many of the board are here today. From the Architects Council of Government, Chris Brown is here. Our state representative, Dan Flynn, is in attendance today, and David, his assistant, is with him. John Vick, Senator Paul's office, was here earlier. From Governor Abbott's office, Janie Havel. Our construction folks, Mark Palmer, Don Roundtree. Members of our banking community, from City National Bank, David Fenton, Mike Jumper with Alliance Bank, Brad Thomas with Guarantee Bank. And then our folks with Load Trail. I'm going to introduce some of the folks with Load Trail. The CEO, Kevin Hebert, is here. Kevin. Members of the Thiessen family that are owners of the company. Corny Thiessen, our board chair, Jake Thiessen, Frank Thiessen, Johnny Thiessen, and Nada Thiessen are all here. And then the plant director, Henry Rowe. Did I miss anybody? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for taking time to be in here. I'm going to ask our mayor, John Sellers, to come forward and give some remarks.
Thank you, Tom. I'd just like to say on behalf of the whole City Council, our manager, and the citizens of Sulphur Springs, I would like to welcome Load Trail to our community. It's an industry like yours that helps continue the growth and the diversification of our great city. Thank you for choosing our city To expand your business, we welcome the opportunity your company will provide in new jobs and the enhancement of our community. Thank you again for choosing Sulphur Springs.
Our county judge, Robert Newsom.
And are any of the commissioners here today? All right, they were invited, but I know they're busy out on your county roads, taking good care of your county. So I want to speak for Hopkins County and just say thank you to Low Trails for being going to become a part of our community. And we want you to know that the courthouse is downtown, but we want to reach out to you. Anything you need, we want you to just call on us, because we want this to be a great, not only place for you to make a living, make your living, and make for our citizens a blessed place to be. And I want to, one other thing is just say that in Hopkins County, we have that kind of a community where we depend on each other. So if you have a need, don't hesitate to call Mark Maxwell. Don't hesitate to call me. Don't hesitate to call those of us who serve you. That's what we do. We serve you. So thank you so much for coming. We're looking forward to getting production, getting everything rolling. June or July, right, Don? Yeah. Anyway, we were teasing about that a while ago. But anyway, thank you so much, and we look forward to a continued relationship with you and a very prosperous Hopkins County. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor and Judge. And now our own state representative, Dan Flynn. Last Dan to come up.
I know everybody's scared to death that I'm going to give a long speech and get it all prepared. And I just want you to know, in a situation like this, you know, I used to comb my hair, but now I place it, and I can't even hold my hammer anymore. But what a pleasure to have you all coming into our community. I told someone earlier, you know what, one thing that in the business that I'm in, we all learned that if you don't win east of Interstate 35, you can't get elected in a statewide election. And so what you're doing is you're enhancing our opportunity here. And what this first one is about 10 acres, then we're looking forward to the next 30 acres plus. And they tell me some of the numbers that I was hearing really exciting, because it's everything we want in East Texas. And we're honored. It's just a real pleasure to have you come in here. And I want you to know the state of Texas is excited about it. We love to see new jobs coming in, and the number of jobs and high-paying jobs. Those are the things that are really good for us to see. But my office is always open, and I want you to know that we're more than happy to work with you anywhere we can. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you taking time to come, and Dan's always a good friend to Hopkins County, and we appreciate that. Now I'm going to ask Kevin Hebert with Low Trail to come and speak on behalf of Low Trail.
I'm also going to keep it brief. I just wanted to, I know I've got a whole production team back there. I know Henry's looking at me like every minute we're up here talking is a minute his building's not going up. So, but I did just want to give a couple quick thank yous. First of all, thank you to Roger and the whole EDC team. It's been about a couple of years since Henry and I started talking to a few different cities in the northeast of Dallas area, and it became pretty clear early on that Sulphur Springs was going to be very aggressive and very accommodating. Roger made it very clear that Sulphur Springs is open to business and welcoming businesses, not just getting the deal here done, but also offering help in any way you could. Also like to thank him that this project kind of evolved from where we started, and we've thrown a couple curveballs along the way. And just want to thank Don and his team, and Roger for working with us as the project kind of evolved. Also just want to recognize and thank our production team, Henry, and everybody that's worked on it, Brian, Edgar, for the work you guys have done. We started off just planning one plant here, and as the project grew, we realized it was going to be a little more complex and take longer than we thought. So, well, why not just make it 3 plants? So instead of planning one plant, these guys had to do 2 other plants in the same time. But we're excited to see it going. Thank you guys for the hard work. And finally, I do just want to recognize and thank the owners of Low Trail and the Thiessen family. Coming from a background where a lot of businesses are thinking short term, it's been really refreshing working for an ownership group that every step along the way, we came to a lot of forks in the road on this project where we had to decide one option or another, and very few times did we not take the option that was going to be best long term, even when it meant they were going to have to write a much bigger check. So thank you guys for your trust in us and the management team and willing to make this investment. And we did basically bring the whole management team out here today. These are the folks that are going to make this a success. And hopefully we're out here again not too far along planning phase 2 of this thing. So thank you, Sulphur Springs, everybody involved in the project. We're looking forward to being in business here in a couple months, right, Don? There you go. All right, thank you guys.
Don, I think there's a lot of pressure on you. 2 months. Again, we appreciate Low Trail. We appreciate them being here. It's just wonderful to have a new company come to our community. You'll find our community very welcoming, and any way we can help you, please call on us in the future. We're going to move. If I could get the elected official, if you're an elected official, we're going to get your picture behind the shovels first, and then following them, if I can get all the Low Trail people to just get behind the shovels, then we'll have our groundbreaking ceremony. But before we do that, I'm getting signals back here. I feel like I'm back in baseball. Before we do that, I'm going to get Kevin back up here. And as a memento today, we're going to present this shovel to you and the company from the EDC, and just as a commemorative shovel for today's groundbreaking. Okay, thank y'all for being here. And again, if the elected officials will go now and get their picture, and then followed by the Low Trail, and we'll get the groundbreaking, and then you're invited to the country club when we conclude, and we're going to have a lunch out there. Sulphur Springs Country. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Low Trail.